Hey, what's up, y'all? Alright, so I did my review on this, the Smaug box. I actually had learned a few things since the last time I put that video out. If you use thinner wires and more wraps, you'll get a higher resistance. So for the box mod, I now take 28 gauge and I wrap it in 32 gauge. I'm waiting for like 250 feet of each one of those gauges to come in, and I'm going to make a video on how to wrap Claptons. I mean, if you don't know, it's not too hard to do, and once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. I got about 8 inches of 32 gauge wrapped around 28 gauge. It took me 5 feet of 32 gauge wrapped around to get me 8 inches of the Clapton wire. So I did this. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but that's a double 2/8 wrapped Claptons. Yeah, it's 2/8 wraps of 28 gauge wrapped in 32 gauge. So there you go. As for this thing, the Smaug box, I actually had a few accidents with it. I got out of a car, it was in my lap, and smashed it on the street, and it flew out of my pocket for some reason the other day when I was walking down the street. And so it doesn't have any problems with it. It's a little chipped up. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but right all up in here, it's a little chipped up. But it's still working like a champ, as you can see. So like I said, I'm going to be putting some more reviews out. I'm having a little bit of an issue with focusing with my camera that I got, so I got to work that out. But you know, I got a whole bunch of RDAs to go over. I got the Mutation version 3. I got 2 of them. I got the Mutilator Competition. I got the Little Boy. I got the Freak Show. The Helios. There's a few more. We got the Orchid. We got the Turbo. We got the Kanger Sub-Tank Mini. So I'm gonna be putting some videos out as soon as I get this focusing issue up. But I wanted to just let y'all know that this. I didn't say it in the video either, but when you turn this on, because I've been hearing people say, "Oh, the SX1500 chip doesn't exist." Well, when you turn this on, that's what it says. So I don't know if they could just program that to be bullshit. I mean, apparently this thing is awesome. I've met it. Everybody I've talked to that's gotten one has been happy as shit with it. I was just a little disappointed because I didn't know about regulated mods. I didn't know that you weren't going to be able to push wires that big. So that was my own. I'm impulsive as hell. I saw a box mod. I wanted a box mod. I got a box mod. So now I'm learning about box mods, and it's cool, man. You can make it work. You just saw what I just did. That was. It didn't even take the full 8 inches. It really only took about 6. So I'm guessing like 3 inches each coil. It was 8 wraps. I think I did it on like a. It was like if you guys make juice to syringe tips, probably like I would say like a 12 or 14 gauge piercing needle type size. And I did 8 wraps, and it came out to each one was a 1.2 resistance. So this came out to a 0.6. I don't know if you guys know about resistance, but if you're going to get into this, you might want to learn about it. I'm still learning about it, but like if you have a 1.2 and a 1.2, two 1.2 coils is going to equal a 0.6 coil. That's just how it works. And the way resistance works is, with the wires, is thin wires, more resistance. Thin wires like a 1-lane highway. 32 gauge would be like a 1-lane highway, whereas a 20 gauge would be like an open freeway, 8 lanes. You know what I mean? So the smaller the wire, the more resistance. If that makes any sense. It didn't to me at first, but now I get it, and so I'm working on. I might even put a video out with what I know about that, because it's something I haven't really seen much of. But you know, either way, I'm babbling on. So this thing kicks ass. I'm happy with it. I'll be putting some more videos out as soon as I figure out how to focus on this shit. And until then, man, vape on and don't believe the bullshit. And that'll be that.